Look, if you're into health and wellness, especially if you're an enthusiast of hemp-derived products, chances are you probably heard about Delta 8 and how it's rapidly gaining popularity. But what's all the fuss about? What exactly is Delta 8 and how does it compare with CBD or other alternative organic products? And why does it always seem to be linked to THC? That might be some of the questions you having, right? Well, in this video, we'll discuss everything you need to know about Delta 8. And this will be a two-part video where we'll be answering your most frequently asked questions in the second part. So make sure you check that out. Welcome to Envious Organics. I'm your host, J-Rob, and this channel is dedicated to CBD and other health-related topics. But before we get started, I want to let you know that I am not a medical professional and the contents of this video are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. This video should not be treated as professional medical advice. But now that we got that out the way, let's get this started. Delta 8 tetrahydrocannabinol, or more commonly referred to as just Delta 8, is one of the chemical compounds found in hemp or other types of cannabis sativa plant family. It's a psychoactive compound similar to Delta 9 but with much less potency. Naturally, it can get you high, but not as intense as Delta 9 THC does. On consumer products, Delta 8 is mostly lab produced due to the scarcity of its presence from the hemp plant. Delta 8 and Delta 9 are both a type of THC. Although this is the case, when people talk about THC, they usually refer to Delta 9. Delta 9 THC is the main psychoactive substance found in the marijuana plant. It may cause you to feel high or intoxicated, and depending on the person, it may also cause reactions such as fainting, hallucination, or paranoia. Needless to say, it can cause dependency, which makes it dangerous for regular consumption. Not to mention, it is heavily regulated across the United States. And although it has some medical purposes, consumer products that contain more than 0.3% THC are illegal. Delta 8 THC, on the other hand, has a chemical structure somewhat similar to Delta 9. However, the slight differences in their structure make a vast difference in potency and adverse effects. Delta 8 is significantly less potent in terms of its euphoric effects, and it has fewer possible detrimental risks compared to Delta 9 THC. Both Delta 8 and CBD are among the 100 plus cannabinoids found in the cannabis sativa plant family. But unlike Delta 8, CBD has a non-psychoactive component which does not cause euphoric effects. CBD also has a considerable amount of studies and research to back up its claim of potential health benefits. Delta 8, on the other hand, is fairly new, and due to its synthetic nature, there may be some unknown risks. The concentration of Delta 8 on either hemp or cannabis is scarce. This is why it's often produced synthetically as a byproduct of either CBD or THC. However, concentrated amounts of Delta 8 are often produced through hemp-derived CBD. And there's a reason for this, right? The Farm Bill states that plants with more than 0.3% THC concentration are not considered hemp and therefore illegal on a federal level. This is why it's imperative you get them from reputable brands that get their products tested by a third-party lab when trying Delta 8 products. Make sure you check out our video about CBD's legality to learn more about this topic. Lastly, it's also worth noting that the research pertaining to Delta 8 is few compared to Delta 9 THC or CBD. Hey, let's be all the way real here. The biggest benefit of Delta 8 is the euphoric feeling it can give without the possible intense and crippling effects that plain old Delta 9 THC can give. On top of that, Delta 8 can also potentially provide a relaxing feeling and may be able to alleviate some of your day-to-day discomforts. Admittedly, experts know a lot more about Delta 9 than Delta 8, so a lot more research is needed to be done before anyone can provide definitive benefits that Delta 8 can bring, much less if the benefits outweigh the potential risks the substance can bring. So with that being said, here are some of the benefits that many users claim they experience when trying Delta 8 products. It boosted their appetite, it helped ease discomfort, it helped improve their quality of sleep, it improved their immune system activation, or it helped calm if it's overreacting, it may help lessen their nausea, inhibited sensory overstimulation, and lastly, Delta 8 can work with CBD CBD for the entourage effect, just like other cannabinoids. And so by now you may be seeing Delta 8 as a milder younger brother of Delta 9. And you may be right, but that's exactly the reason why we can't deny some of the potential risks and unknowns this compound can bring, especially if you overconsume it. I want to put that out there. And here are some of the potential risks. It may either slow down or increase your heart rate. It may cause low blood pressure. It may cause numbness. It may cause dry mouth or eyes. It may impair coordination or reaction time. It may cause disorientation or even drowsiness. There are a plethora of products that may contain Delta 8. Some of them are the following. Delta 8 can be injected into some consumable products and beverages, and these products rely on your digestion before Delta 8 can take effect. Therefore, its duration and how fast it takes effect depends on your body and how fast it can break down the compounds ingested into your body. On average, the Delta 8 consumables usually kick in within 30 to 90 minutes and last for about 4 to 5 hours. Also, our bodies can absorb liquid more easily. Therefore, you may experience beverages affecting you faster compared to other forms of consumables. Some examples of edible products are gummies, Rice Krispies, chocolate bars, brownies, candies, canned drinks, and syrup. Delta 8 tinctures usually contain high concentrations of D8 made through dissolving it through a solvent such as alcohol. You can consume it either sublingually or mix it with your food or beverage. Like edibles, the effect usually kicks in within 30 to 90 minutes and possibly lasts up to 4 to 5 hours. So let's talk about vaping a little bit. Inhaling vapor through vaping is the fastest way to experience the effects of Delta 8. It can kick in within just about 5 to 6 minutes and last for about 5 hours. Moreover, its effect peaks between 30 to 70 minutes after inhaling. Again, as a reminder, when choosing products with Delta 8, you want to get them from reputable brands that are third-party lab tested to ensure the products you are buying indeed contains less than 0.3% THC. And I just want to give you a quick reminder that you can check us out at mvsorganics.com, where you can find some of the most premium hemp-derived products that are 100% safe and third-party lab tested. I'm gonna make sure to put the link in the description below. All right, guys? So, in conclusion, Delta 8 has many similarities with Delta 9, but its psychoactive effects are less intense and its usage is much less risky. It's generally safe as long as you're getting it from reputable sources that follow the standards of hemp derivatives and get their products tested by a third-party lab. However, since it's still a form of THC, drug testing might give you a false positive. Also, the research behind Delta 8 is still in its early stages, so therefore there are many unknown benefits and risks that may come with this substance in the future. But if that happens, I'll be surely to give you an update. And as mentioned earlier, I've also made another video answering the most frequently asked questions we receive about Delta 8, so be sure to check it out to learn more. So that's it for the first part of this video. Alright guys, so make sure to subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. You can also follow us on our social media account, which I'll leave a link in the description below. So see you at the next one. Alright y'all, peace.